Hello there, Betty.
Hi, Timmy. What are you doing?
I am just seeing my old friend Billy.
Hello, Timmy.
I was just thinking that we are 18 and shouldn't we be allowed to go and have a beer?
I would like to, but isn't that against the law here in the U.S.?
As it should be.
Wait, what? You don't think that we should drink? We are adults now, aren't we?
Yes, but drinking is a bigger responsibility than someone under 21 can handle.
That is crap. We inherit many responsibilities and opportunities that are bigger than having a drink.
Yeah, I want to have the occasional beer at my age too.
But you should not be allowed to because the law says so, and you are more irresponsible at 18 than you are at 21.
That is bull. Psychology says that your brain does not undergo any major changes in those years. If you are irresponsible at 18, then you will be the same at 21.
But if less people drink at younger ages, that can decrease the amount of deaths here. Are you saying that you want more people to die?
Of course not. By the drinking age being 21, more young people are drinking more heavily earlier in their life, mostly because society has made it seem like a forbidden fruit.
But the government told me that this law makes me safer. They aren't lying to me, are they?
Yes, that is exactly what they are doing. They fail to recognize that in other countries, like Germany or Britain, have lower percentiles of teenagers drinking heavily and irresponsibly.
You should still not be allowed to drink at 18, because the law says so.
That argument does not make any sense.
But the law says so.
What are you? Some kind of mindless drone that follows the government's every whim.
Maybe she believes in the law because that is all that she knows.
This law has decreased the amount of drunk driving deaths since its creation, so how do you explain that?
It is true that since its creation drunk driving has decreased, but that is only a correlation, not the causation. Only recently has drunk driving become a major issue both socially and morally in this country. It is because of the increased awareness and more stringent laws on drunk driving that has caused the decrease.
I want to feel safer when I'm on the roads, and this keeps young people off the streets while intoxicated.
Where are you getting this bull? Anyone can get into a car and drive at the age of 21. Making it legal for 18-year-olds to get beer does not make it okay for them to drive drunk.
Wait, hold on. I can join the military, own a gun, buy cigarettes, vote, buy my own house, move out, get married, and have a child and family all before I can ever legally have a beer.
Yes. But it makes sense, because the law says so.
There you go again. Your argument is all based on emotion, and a few misplaced facts.
My argument makes sense because more people believe in my same opinion than they do of yours.
Oh, of course, because the majority is always right, just like with the other injustices that have happened with the majority rule. I am not willing to sacrifice personal liberties just so you can create a false sense of security for yourself and other misguided people who trust and confide fully in the government.
I am starting to think that you are just doing what you are told and have been absorbed in this country's hysteria about alcohol.
But alcohol is a dangerous poison that should be made illegal for higher ages.
Where the hell are you getting your opinions? That is exactly the same kind of thought that brought us the prohibition in the 1920s and that only ended with more violence and worse drinking habits than before. By leaving the drinking age at 21, you're letting the effects of the early prohibition take place.
But at least the prohibition led to less drunk driving.
You were right about that. By the government taking things away from people and destroying it, there was less of it to go around. Except that with what little there was left, people killed each other over and organized crime came about just for the distribution of alcohol. But yes, at least no one died on the road and only got murdered or arrested in their houses or on private property.
I didn't know people died in this country because they could not get what they wanted and the government intervened.
But this cannot be true because the law says so.
I have had enough. There is no reasoning with you. It is impossible to argue with someone who is emotionally and ideologically driven like yourself. I do not know how you have made it this far in life with you not being able to think for yourself. Can you even feed yourself? Or shower and get dressed without someone telling you to? You are a sheep and will continue to follow the masses until you expire from forgetting how to take care of yourself because someone forgot to remind you. Come on, Billy, we are leaving and are going to go fight for our personal liberties.
Okay, great. Now let's leave and get back our rights.